Welcome once again to the Zach Carpenter Show here on the BCHS Bear Network. I'm your host, Gary Ownbey. Our show is recorded here in Studio H12, available for your viewing pleasure on YouTube. Look for BCHS Bear Network. You see all of our shows that are produced here on campus. We're going to talk about Bear basketball now with Coach Zach Carpenter. He brought some guys. I'll let him do the intros and tell us a little bit about these that can be repeated on a G Family Radio show kind of thing, you know. So
we got three seniors here. We
Just
got
kidding.
Rodney Williams, AJ Williams, and Alex Walker.
And of course, the Williams brothers are twins.
Yes.
Who's the oldest?
By how much?
3 minutes.
About 3 minutes. I had Tatiana on today. She's 45 minutes younger than Tyrese.
45 minutes?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
She didn't want to come out, she said there. Guys, let's talk about how the season's been going. I've seen you win almost every game except the Florida games, and I've been very impressed. Early in the year, I was impressed, but it wasn't in a very good way. Because we played some stinky basketball there for a
Those
while.
turnovers were getting us.
Turnovers were killing us, you know, but that's all behind us now. Alex, we'll start with you since you're on the end down there. How do you think the team's playing right now, and what's the key to being successful? And thank goodness you're out of your boot. You're going to play tonight against the Howard.
Sure.
All right.
I would say right now we're just really connected, and ever since come back from Florida, we've been really connected on and off the court, and that's really shown these past few
That's
games.
sort of a bonding experience for you there in Florida?
For sure, yeah.
Go out of town and stay a few days?
Yeah, for sure.
Do some crazy things there. And who won the golf match down there? I heard you had won a PGA kind of tour down there.
I think I won it.
Oh, you did?
Actually, yeah.
Well, yeah, but he's almost professional though, isn't he? You know.
Hey, Jerry's wasn't too far behind.
Yeah, he was a few.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a shootout here then, you know. AJ, you agree with what he's saying about the team, good chemistry, camaraderie and all that now?
I do. Over the past few games, we've been pretty successful in what we do. And everything we're just doing is just
Real good.
Team basketball.
Chemistry's there.
I mean, we shouldn't really be in a slump from now on because I think our team's just playing real good right now.
I agree with that. And sharing the ball and out there as a team, it's a team sport. One person's not going to win the basketball game. Never have, never will. And Rodney, you echo what your brother's saying there as far as.
Yes, sir. I do agree that we're playing as a team now. I feel like in the past we played individually and wanted to be like selfish almost. But I feel like since that Florida trip that we've been really connected.
Well, and Coach, I'll ask them too, but practice probably a lot nicer and sweeter in practice than it is when you're winning than it is when you got a losing streak going on, isn't it?
I think so. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I feel like the energy.
Is he easing up on you as you're winning these games now, any?
No.
No.
No, but they push each other in practice every day. You know, they get after it and they want to make each other better. Iron sharpens iron, and they've really taken to that and really pushing each other to get better every day.
You like the up-tempo style of play that we seem to be doing all the time? I mean, it's just grab it and go with it, and it's fun to watch, especially when you're, well, some of the wild packs we can do without, you know. We won't go there.
It's fun to coach, and that's what, you
It's gotta
know,
be.
we've gradually gotten better. First year, we didn't hardly run at all. Last year, we ran a little bit more, and this year.
Yeah.
Just with the makeup of our guys and the athleticism we have, I wanted to play fast, and we did it early on with a lot of turnovers, and now we're starting to do it and taking care of the ball, valuing possessions more. So it's a lot of fun.
Well, every turnover is an opportunity. You lose to score, and the other team has a chance to score, and that's, to me, it's usually like a 4-point swing or something like that. All these guys are multi-sport athletes here. Alex, what do you play besides basketball?
Golf.
Golf.
Yeah.
Pretty good golf team?
Yeah. We were all right this year. It was my first year playing, so.
But you play a lot, but not as a team, but you
for
play
sure.
a lot.
As a hobby, yeah, for sure. I enjoy playing it.
And Rodney and AJ, they're well known for their exploits on the football field. Are you guys wanting to play in college if you get the opportunity there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Any opportunity, any chance that we get to go on the field and show what we got.
Well, I keep seeing all these tweets and things out there that you know, gone to visits and things like that. AJ, you want to play in college as well, I guess?
Yes, sir.
Would you like to play together on the same team, or is that an opportunity or an option for you? Or do you say, nah, I'm tired of my twin brother, I want to go my own path? Or
Honestly, for me, I feel like both ways would be fine because, like, it'd be cool to play with them.
Yeah.
But, like, at the same time, being competitive against each other, it just seems like a lot better.
can you whip him in most sports when you play one-on-one?
Most definitely.
We have a disagreement here.
Most definitely.
Most definitely. Rodney, you disagree with that?
Nah, I think we can do that later on.
Yeah. Now, Alex, You've got twin brothers that are here. You got 2 older sisters, and all of you very athletic. Who's the champion of the family group? You know, forget Bart and Julie, your mom and dad. You know, they don't count. But you know, when you're out there competing, like on the golf course, I know I see you out on the golf course a lot.
It's usually me on the golf course, but Anna is probably the biggest competitor out of all of us, to be honest.
And
But,
she's at Tennessee Tech. She's a senior
Yeah.
this year at Tech.
yeah.
Man, the years fly by. Who's the best gamer of all of you guys here? You guys into the games?
AJ.
AJ, the champion of the gamers. Is that right? What's your favorite game?
I like 2K, NBA 2K, all of them really. I've been playing them since COVID year.
Well, they immediately pointed at you, so you must be pretty good at that.
So you play it the most?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay. Well, you have to play it a lot to get rid of it. I mean, get good at it there. You only have 2 home games after tonight, 2 regular season home games. Hopefully we'll be here for the postseason action. But you got Howard tonight. Friday night we go to Cleveland. Then we've got McMinn Cemetery next Monday as a rescheduled game. Then Chattanooga Christian on senior night.
Yes.
And you guys have been around. You're all seniors. Has it gone by quickly for you here at Bradley?
Yeah.
Not just about all the sports, but as a student and all that?
Very quickly.
I see a lot of kids here, and I tell them, they say, man, I can't wait to get out of school. I said, man, you're crazy.
I know.
High school's a fun part of your life because the reality sets in.
Enjoy it as long as you can.
You better, you know, maybe we can redshirt some of them, you know,
Yeah.
do some of this kind of thing there. Do you have a favorite, as a basketball now, do you have a favorite player in college or high school or in the pros, I mean, that you like?
Dalton Connect.
I knew he was going to say
Dalton Connect, man, does that guy on fire for the Tennessee Vols. And if you don't know who Dalton Connect is, folks, you ain't a Tennessee fan. How about you, AJ?
Honestly, I don't really watch college basketball. I do watch college football.
Who do you like in football? You know, I wish I could play like that guy. Anybody in particular?
Not particular.
Rodney, how about you?
My favorite NBA player is probably KD.
Okay.
Yeah, NBA player. Yeah.
Well, that's pretty good guys there. And I'm going to ask them this, go ahead and ask them now. 20 years from now, I always like this question. You're not playing basketball anymore. Where do you see yourself? What kind of work would you like to be doing in a career? And you're going to be married with a bunch of kids, like you're one of 5 in your family. Of course, you got a set of twins there too, but do you see yourself with a big family or
Yeah.
don't be a bachelor your whole life?
Hopefully.
Hopefully
No,
a big
hopefully
family?
a big family, yeah.
What kind of work would you like to do down the road?
I'd like to do insurance, sell insurance.
Well, we got to have that.
Yeah.
So that's a job's not going to go away.
Yeah.
It's not going anywhere.
You know, they taking nothing my
I should
money.
be good at that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you got the personality. AJ, what would you like to be doing
Um,
out in the future there?
well, for me, I am in the business industry, so I like to do like cooking and stuff. Like I want to own a business when I get older. And secondary plan for that was like a real estate agent and make some good money off of that.
There you go. There's another good career. And your dad owns Spoonies over there, so the family business is a restaurant business. By the way, folks, if you haven't been to Spoonies, put a plug in, maybe get a free.
Oh, yeah. Very
Go to Spoonies there on Inman Street, just the corner of Inman and Dooley, and man, you talk about some great food.
I know AJ cooks over there. Do they let you get behind the grill?
Yeah, I'll be cooking a little bit.
He probably has to do all the cleanup, you know. No, Rodney, what would you like to be doing down the road?
Probably either owning my own business or being a financial manager for people.
Oh, wow. Man, I tell you what. I'm
They're on
impressed.
it. They're on it.
I am impressed here. Well, Coach, let's turn this around to you now. Do you consider yourself more of an offensive coach or a defensive coach when you look at the overall scheme of things? I mean,
I would say the last 2 years I've spent more time on the defensive side of it.
Yeah.
And a little less on the offensive side. And this year, with what we had to tweak a few things, put a little more in. So I think, in my opinion, we spent more time on offense than we have on defense this year.
Well, it's paid off pretty good. I mean, your scoring average is up, and obviously we won 7 in a row now. I guess it's
Yes,
14-7,
7 in a row.
and we can play better. I know we can always
Yeah.
play better, but boy, we're playing really lights out basketball right now.
We are, and it starts with our defense. You know,
Yeah.
turnovers lead to easy buckets, and that opens things up. Guys' confidence is sky high, and you know the way we're able to get runouts when we get either a rebound or a steal, and we got guys running the lane, hitting it up the floor, getting easy layups. So that just opens everything up.
Yep.
You know, offensively as well.
I was looking at the stat sheet from the last game we played. 18-1, we were up after one quarter. 18-1. I mean, the game's not over, but boy, that's a great start, and the other team is reeling. I mean, we had them on their heels, and they couldn't get the ball down the floor there hardly, without somebody getting their hand in their face.
That's a credit to these guys and how hard they play. They're flying around. We're using our athleticism, length, getting deflections, and it shows defensively. And the bench is cheering when good things happen. These, like Alex said, these guys are really connected right now, and that's why we're able to play the way we are.
Is there a particular coach, I don't think I've asked you this question, in the college ranks or pro ranks that you like the way he coaches, or someone, maybe not the way that you want a passion factor, but is there a coach that you admire of the way he does things, handles a team and handles the media and all that stuff?
There's a lot of them. I try to watch as many press conferences as I can. It's not just in basketball and football. I watch the post-game things, just try to find out as much about how they operate and how they do things as well. So you can go down Bill Self, John Calipari, Nick Saban, just anything, Lane Kiffin, like how those guys handle their things, handle their business day to day, and they're great coaches. They run great programs, and what they do can translate to the high school level as well. So.
And they can be very different in how they approach things too,
Yeah.
and all that. Let me ask you something. I asked Coach Root in an earlier interview. We're 2/3 at least into the season now, and this year instituted the 5-foul free throw, 2 free throws after 5 fouls in a quarter. Is that something that you liked, or Reuter said he'd just never changed it and leave it alone?
I wasn't a huge fan of it, but there's nothing we can do about it now. With the way we shoot free throws the last 2 years and this year, it probably helps us out some getting that second free throw as opposed to being a one-on-one. So.
Well, he brought that very thing up there too. I was at a game watching, and it was late in the game. It changed the strategy. Late in the game, a team was up by 4 or 5 points, and the other team was needing them to have to shoot free throws and miss them. And they were trying to run them all over the floor, just trying to catch them to foul them.
Right.
It's chasing the ball, as they say.
It does. It changes your strategy at the end of the game and how you do things. At the end of the game, we're trying to run around. They hear me call 60-point game. They know what I want. We're spreading out. We're trying to move the ball, pass, cut. So it does make you change how you're going to go about business at the end of a close game.
I asked him also what his thoughts were about the shot clock, which is inevitable, I think, in Tennessee at some point, or nationwide, actually. Would you like the shot clock in high school?
Yes, I would.
You guys play with the shot clock, any time at all before?
In Georgia,
Yeah,
In Georgia.
we went down and scrimmaged last year at Northwest Whitfield. We played with a shot clock.
I think it's coming, whether we like it or not.
I think it is too, and I think it's good.
I do too.
It
I do.
challenges us as coaches on, how we're going to run things and what we're going to do late clock. You have to take your late clock into more consideration because you're going to have it more often. So.
Well, I was talking with Rudy, and I said, it's almost like it's an end of the quarter type situation. It gets down to 10 or 12 seconds. You better know what you're going to do. You can't just figure something out then. You got to have it planned to what you're going to do there. We got Howard tonight in a district game, and I think if we win that, we still got to go to East Hamilton, but we've beaten them here. We could wrap up the district regular season championship outright if we beat East Hamilton at their place, which is next week, I guess.
Right, next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday, yeah. Because Monday we have McMinn Central coming here in a non-district game. Friday night we go across town, and you guys know who we're going to play Friday night, Cleveland High School. What's your thoughts on that, Alex?
looking forward to it. It's a good opportunity.
It's going to be a big, noisy, hostile environment.
Yeah.
We'll have our share of fans there, I promise you that, but it's always intense, emotional, and all that kind of stuff. You just got to keep your cool, keep your head in the game, and play under control. I know he's pounded that into you there, but because those guys know you, you know them. Probably played to Y and church leagues and stuff like that, and there's no strangers there. But I was looking at this stat sheet again, Coach. Our last game, 4 guys in double figures with D. Reed, Ram Taylor, Tyrese, and Jackson. Jackson's come back around. He's finally back to where Jackson should be, I think, there. But you're getting a lot of, and you played, 10 or 12 guys looked like that game. So you're getting a lot of help off the bench and a lot of guys. It's a well-balanced. You always look at assists.
Yeah.
You like to look at that. You like to look at rebounds, especially offensive rebounds. We had 14 offensive rebounds that game. That's a lot of offensive rebounds.
I think we were one short of what the goal was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
15, you said.
15 was the goal.
Yep.
We came up a little bit short on turnovers as well. I think we ended up with 13.
Yep, 13. You're right.
12 was the goal. So, we try to, and I try to set goals every game going into it that's going to challenge them. And so the expectation is to meet those goals and
Have fun.
And have fun, absolutely. Well, yeah, that's the last thing always on the board is have fun going into this game. If you take care of this, this, and this, you will have fun. So.
Do you write your goals up on the board in there
Yeah.
before the game?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, guys, it's been fun having you and talking to you. And it's been great for me to watch you guys. I've seen you guys down at Lake Forest and up here the last 4 years now. And I've seen you in middle school and up here now. And I can't thank you enough for what you mean. Because the way you represent the school as young men out in the community, not just here at school, but out in the community and wherever you may be, it's a great tribute to you guys. And I know Coach appreciates that too. Because it's repping the B, as we say.
Oh, absolutely. Couldn't ask for better representation of Bradley than these 3 young men right here.
3 of our seniors. Boy, we're going to have a lot of seniors. We're going to miss them next year.
Yeah, we are.
Yep, that's going to be a melancholy senior night for you, isn't it?
It will.
Well, that's going to wrap up our Zach Carpenter Show here on the BCHS Bear Network. I've been your host, Gary Ownbey. Join us again next week. We'll talk about this and see what's coming up and what has just happened this week when we return next week on the Bear Network. Until then, God bless and go Bears.